ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. This one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Operating from the gun, Washington. This one complete to Devin Funchess. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Looking to throw on second down. Washington. And the Niners get there and bring him down. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the backfield. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
I think they're going to continue to repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility, and we walked past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door? Rush the passer. It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
And opening, looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them.
And this is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To throw on second down. Washington. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Indy. 77 yards in the red zone this time. They'll run with McNichols, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Back to the 33. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Boom, landed. Boom. All right, Detroit.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And he's got room. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
Detroit.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
In motion comes the tight end left. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to have a third down. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Fresh set of downs here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again to go play action and hit him over the top.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. And another timeout taken by the Colts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Now on 4th down, Jack Del Rio's going to send on the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good, way wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. Back to throw. Washington. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
This one away by the punter, Dar. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. In not great starting field position here for the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Back to throw now in his own end zone. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 16. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Frank Clark in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Here we go, Leopard. Here we go now. Detroit. Watching that, Barney.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Stevens. And he'll be knocked down sideways at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now let's go. Leopard. Over.
Now back to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 1:59 to go in the first half. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Washington under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. And tough starting field position here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Let's go. Boom, Detroit. Detroit. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard. Leopard.
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he motions the wide receiver. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all.
Let's go. Green 39. Green.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Here comes the 49. A 3-yard line. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we are in with Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports. Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. First to begin the
wanting to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. No gain on the play there, second down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jonathan Hankins in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
That's how you drop one.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
What is he doing?
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Looking to throw. Washington. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Solomon Thomas in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Washington. Looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
And that is incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Brenza's kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. As they run the counter play. He finds an opening past the 40. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score.
Hey, y'all boys in it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah. What you in WTB?
It's
Hold on, who that is? That's Rockdale. Yeah, I'm tripping. I thought you
last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field
You know it had to be done.
Doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
I kept trying to tell. I kept trying to tell. What his name is? Big Baby. How to stop that shit. He thought I was playing when I said.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The Colts are gonna
I'm
get
playing
it.
Vic in
Down he
another
goes.
league.
Taco Charlton in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
2017.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys.
Hey, Rock, I came in for I pressed in too much, a little too much. I should have.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll look to throw now on first down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. And the wideout in motion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And
He hitting. I keep trying to tell that boy Vic. He
Knocked
hitting,
down
man.
hard. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
What about two?
It's Hubbard. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys.
Man, y'all got to get out there and block faster, bro.
That's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. To throw on second down, Washington. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. To throw on third down. Washington. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Smack that nigga up. Then he wanna start.
Man, there's 2 people coming up on you, big. 2 niggas.
I might just call you big, bro. Damn, bro, you should have finished that nigga off, bro. Man, just go all out, man. Get them niggas. Finish them niggas, bro. Oh, God.
Here's Matt Darr now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. The play clock's running down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Here's Matt Darr now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. Taken to about the 16. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Let's go!
They run the counter now on 1st down. And this play will be
all night till things get right.
Back at the 38.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to try for Cotchery, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with a...
Hey, right there, tell him I need that. Tell Vic I need that.
At the 46-yard line. So the first interception of his
right there.
Center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to.
Just put that boy out. Aaron I injured his quarterback out for the game. He ain't coming back.
But there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come.
I don't know. It's just safe for the game. He ain't coming back this game, so I don't know.
Had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss
And the
of
backup quarterback came in through a fat pick.
From the gun, Washington.
Oh, I just threw him a pick back. He read that good. I can't feel my back. He read that one.
Picked off at the 35. Pass. There he goes, left side. And into the end zone.
Yeah,
Six for the 49er D.
I expected him to keep going to the Western part.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked
Well,
like
I
it
gotta
was
throw
over.
this
It
to
looked
you.
like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the Colts coming out now. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Looking to throw on second down.
Come on, man. Oh my God, bro. Nigga jumping out the air out the gym, bro.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
It's ridiculous, bro. How he just jumped over it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Every block, man. It seems like my team
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 3rd and long. Washington in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line.
Man took the game.
Like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Matt Darr now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll look to set up his blockers. And he is knocked down from the side. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 3 yards to go here on 2nd down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll work it inside the 30. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now a handoff here to his running back. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
No, run this gay ass play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they... This is fielded a couple yards deep. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be second and 12.
Who's that?
Back to throw. Washington.
Yeah, they button, man. That's it. Cause he scored the first time, and I threw a pick six and he scored. Then I got back on. This nigga middle linebacker jumped 30 feet in the air, caught another pick. I promise to God, this motherfucker literally. Who was watching when he did that shit? This nigga jumped 30 feet in the fucking air.
On 1st and 10. Washington punches with a catch over the middle.
That's what I'm saying, like, and then the side thing, the nigga look like he could be any bit of 5'10".
That go around a first down as well.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you
Shit
run
is
a drag route
ridiculous,
against
bro. They didn't want me to win this game. This game was for me.
You might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they
And
ran
shit
into
like
a
that
first
happened.
down, executed it to perfection.
I'm done. I'm done. With that being said, you see what? Look at what just happened. I'm fucking done with this game. I'm fucking done with this game.
They're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues,
I'm done with this game.
there will be
I'm
another
done with this
quarterback
game.
in the game
I'm done.
because no one can stand up to this week after week.
I'm just gonna run the ball, run the clock out. I'm done with this game.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter.
But
We'll
we'll break for a touchdown at the end of the game, though. You see how this game works? At the end of the game, we'll break for a touchdown. Fuck this
so
game.
they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7
I hate
seconds
this
left.
game, bro.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. He'll look to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
This little gay shit. Thank you, though. Oh, you got it in your hand. Oh, there's a bird. Yeah.